Students at Sackets Harbor Central School walked in the annual Halloween parade this morning. Students in kindergarten through the 5th grade dressed up as a slew of characters. There were a few Barbies, a dragon, and Ninja Turtles, just to name a few. The parade began inside the school where middle and high schoolers cheered as the students paraded the halls. The route then continued outside the village where onlookers were able to snap photos and give high fives.